there are very easy and yet difficult situations on how to deal with a tyrannical government. And since we have one world government, Agenda 2030 is technically in session. We have a one world government because all these governments are shadow governments. All our governments are bought and paid for. So, what the solution is, we put the word out. Here's my thing. We put the word out. Then we start organizing. I don't care what these people got to say. We start organizing. Then we suit up. We load up. Then we start going to these bunkers. We start going everywhere. We start going to these government places. We start taking them all down. They can't stop all of us. They can't. Now, and if you are willing to fight for this system, you gotta go too. You gotta go too. Nah, you gotta go too. People can't afford to live. People can't afford water. People can't afford housing. People can't afford basically anything. People can't even afford a 99-cent snack. And not that I even think that food should be a fucking price tag, but people can't even afford that. Nah, bro. Nah. It's time to eat the rich, bro. Maybe literally too. It's time to eat the rich. They thought it was nice leeching off us, eating off us for 80 plus years, probably longer too. Brainwashing the masses. Well, it's time to start eating their brains. Okay, that's a little too extreme, but y'all get my point though. It ain't just about Israel. It ain't just about political parties. It's all of it intertwined. Those stuff is the tip of the iceberg. We need to go for these families, bro. It's over, bro. We need to go for these families. They've been doing too much. Nope. And like I said, if you're willing to fight for this system, you gotta go too. You're a parasite. You gotta go too. The system is not serving anybody. If you think just because it may serve you a little bit more than someone else, you're a selfish piece of shit. And you gotta go. We can't have that. We can't be having selfish pieces of shit. That's why we're in this mess. So, we need to be prepared to fight. Because this ain't gonna be easy. Getting out of this, if you think you're gonna be able to vote your way out of all this stuff and make life better for everyone by voting your way out of a two parties that's controlled, nah. You might have had one too many boosters, my guy. We ain't doing that. Stuff like this, it just makes American politics a fucking joke, bro. Zoran Mamdani is the front runner to beat out Trump as the time person #1 of the year. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Why are we more concerned about who's person of the year? We got people who can't even afford housing, who can't afford food, and we're worrying about who's the person of the year. I don't care how good a politician is doing. This is why no one takes this shit seriously, bro. This is all a world stage, bro. It's all smoke and mirrors, bro. Who takes this shit seriously? Person of the year. Yeah. Person of the year who stops world hunger for real. Let's talk about that. The unfucking real, bro. Now, this is the most accurate meme to describe the moon landing, bro. Like, I don't even care if you fully believe in the moon landing or not. I don't care. Ask yourself questions, bro. Don't just believe everything. I don't care if it was put on the movies, the books, the TV shows. I had a debate a few weeks back with a few people about the moon landing on Facebook. Oh my god, I tell you, that lasted about a good 3 to 4 days. But it was amazing. And what I'm saying is, you can't just blindly believe we went to the fucking moon. You don't have limited proof. You never know that they probably staged anything. You never know if they staged it, they filmed it, and they made a scene went to the moon. If you're just blindly believing because multiple people say it, bro, you're an idiot. How do we know the images of the fucking Earth is fucking Earth? How do we know it's not CGI? How do we know the moon landing wasn't fucking filmed in a Hollywood studio? How do we know that all these people saying it was sure just paid actors? How do we not know this shit? But the fact that you're not even considering the possibility and just believing what they tell you says everything you know about you. You're a globetard. In this case, a moontard. The saddest part about seeing this is that there's someone out there probably thinking of some excuse who probably makes $2 an hour just like it says up here, and is thinking of some excuse to justify why these guys should keep their millions and billions and trillions and not be taxed. This is the part that bugs me the most. All we have to do is just stop complying. Either we stop complying and we'll have leverage, or we fucking off these people. We off with their heads. We bring out the guillotines, we bring out the chainsaws, we bring out the pitchforks, we bring out everything. And we bring out the fucking glass bottles too. For all the fucking alcoholics and drunks, we bring those out too. The point is, we overturn this system, bro. We overturn it. The people stand, the game is over. We're the people holding up this fucking system, bro. All we have to do is take them the fuck out. They try to take us out with all these bullshit, capitalistic bullshit ideas and everything. So now it's our turn to take them the fuck out. Or they bow to us. Now who's with me? People really be out here be trauma bonding and calling that a relationship. And I was guilty of this before. That's what I'm saying. I can speak on these matters because I've done this and I've been in these situations. People be trauma bonding and calling that a relationship. My guy. No, that's not a relationship. First of all, if the only thing y'all bond on is your trauma, nothing like that's beneficial, nothing that's positive, you're not even changing, you're just bonding because you went through the same shared trauma, you're not even trying to grow and learn. That's trauma bonding. Now let's take, okay, you share your trauma with someone you love, and then you learn from it, you build and grow. That's a real relationship. Trauma bonding where you only get along, you only get turned on by the traumas. Like, let's say like you meet someone and you've been able to do the same traumas, you're like, where have you been my whole life? And then y'all just hop in the bedroom. And the next thing you know, it's over because you're like, you know what? I gotta go with this. And the next thing you know, he or she, they're going to the next person. Then they come back when they want to trauma bond again. You know what that leads to. Now, someone who's in a real relationship, they,